Right folks, how are we all? It is Tuesday, July the 1st. Pinching a punch, the first day of the month. Or so they used to say. At school, couldn't do that now, could you? Some little kid would be fucking melting and going, oh, fucking pinch me and punch me. Shut up, you little bastard, and have another fucker. There you go. So I'm back with the paper review. I'm going to try and do a quick one because I've got things to do. I've got a bit of plastering and decorating and going fetching stuff. So I'm just going to do this. Sit with the dogs for a bit. Not that they're bothered because they're both fucking asleep. It's too hot for them. Not took the dogs for a walk for a few days because it's too fucking hot. A dog has never died from not going for a walk, but a dog has probably died from going through a walk in this extreme heat. Yes, and it burns their little paws if you walk in and the fucking ground's too hot. You fucking people, you see people, don't you, walking the dogs in this stupid heat, and it's like, fuck's sake, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, I love my doggy, I think he's lovely, he's great. Yeah, let's go and walk him to death then, you fucking retards. So anyway, back with this. You'll probably hear the washing machine going in the background. I need to cut my hair. Do you know what? Even though I've got no hair, all this bit around the back here done half make my fucking head sweat. Now I've got the paper wet because I'm covered in sweat off my head. Right, here we go then. Let's get in. And here is the news. This is what I call this now. I don't call it a newspaper review. I call it, here is the news. Haggling has bought discounts of more than £200 for some car insurance customers on their renewal quotes. I must admit, in the past, I have phoned up, if you can phone up, because nowadays it's all this bloody stupid fucking chat thing at the bottom right hand side, innit? I fucking hate it. I want to speak to somebody who is in this country and who I can fucking understand. I don't want, I just want to be able to talk to people properly. That's what I want. I pay a fortune on car insurance, so can I please fucking have somebody I can talk to? Consumer group which says the size of some discounts raises questions about some of the insurance. My dad used to do it. My dad used to be with the AA. I don't know whether he still is. And he had a Beamer, 7 Series Beamer, and he used to say, oh, my car insurance is such and such. And I say, Dad, why don't you fucking shop around? Just go to another company and that's it. That's what they can beat the price. No, I've been with them for years. There is no loyalty nowadays. There is no fucking, look at the state of me sweating. There is no loyalty. So fuck them off and go and find somewhere else and pay less money. It does help. I would advise people to do that. Drivers are still being hit with huge fuel margins despite lower prices at the pumps. The Competition and Markets Authority say the difference between what prices retailers paying and what they're selling for is remains high compared to historical levels. Well, I tell you what, right, I am surprised at this moment in time that Labour haven't put fuel up. I think if that fucking idiot Starmer and that fucking Lego Air split house Rachel Reeves actually put fuel duty up, I think it really would finish them. But who the fuck am I to know? What happens is you just go and you just pay it, and that's what we do. We've only ever fucking battled once for it, and that's it. You know, it is what it is. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me we're still paying more. Scarlett Johansson says AI can't replace actors because it's got no soul. The actress is 40 believe artificial intelligence has a role to play in films industry, but says, I just don't believe the work I can do can be done by AI. Probably so. I mean, let's face it, when you want to go and watch a film, what film can I use? Let's say Terminator, or a Rocky film, yeah. I know they're not making them anymore, or they're not making them as they were, but when you want to see it, you want to see Arnold, or you want to see Stallone, don't you? You don't want to see an AI clip. You want to see the actual actor. So you probably do. She's probably got a point. The other thing is, if an actor is AI generated, it's not going to go woke, is it? It's not going to tell you how to live your life and tell you what kind of kid that they've got. It's not going to be like Jamie Lee Curtis, who's got some fucking completely confused fucking Air Bear Bunch fucking son, daughter, or whatever it is. So you're not going to have none of that. You're not going to have no AI lecturing at you because they can't think. I don't know. It's one of them. It's one of them, innit? It's one of them. Fucking hell, what was that? Going by. Oliver Tarvett, he's led Britain's glory charge at Wimbledon. Yeah, fair play to him. I'm done with fucking sports as such. It just seems to be a load of money for nothing and advertising. I don't know. It just seems to have gone over the top. It's just gone over the top. There you go. Tailgating kills or seriously injures more than 140 people a year on Britain's road. Failing to leave a space to stop, to safely stop in a vehicle in front suddenly breaks in is a factor of at least 1 in 8 crashes on busy motorways. Well, I tell you why that is, don't you? We came back from the caravan the other day, and the amount of people who just sit in the middle lane of the motorway, they just sit there. There's nothing on the inside lane, and they just sit in the middle lane, and then you've got all the traffic building up, and it's just fucking ridiculous. People cannot drive. I personally think nowadays you should have a lesson or have some kind of course that helps you learn how to drive on a motorway, because driving at speed on the motorway isn't an easy thing to do. You need to have your wits about you. You need to be sure, because somebody's going to come up behind you doing a fucking 90, 100. And you know what I mean? And people just sit there in the middle lane. If people didn't sit in the middle lane hogging everything, you wouldn't be getting so many speeding cars coming by, because the roads would flow so much better. And another thing that gets me, if Chris is watching this, my mate, and Sophia, why is it, right, you're on the motorway or you're on a dual carriageway, you're on a dual carriageway, right, and you're going along, and then a lorry will pull out to overtake another one. And what it is, they drive for about 3 or 4 miles neck and neck, as if it's some kind of fucking race. Why do they do that? Why can't the one on the inside lane just drop off a couple of miles an hour and let the other one come? I know you've got to keep your fucking momentum going. I know you've got to keep the speed going because you're driving a fucking truck that's like fucking 30 odd ton or whatever. But why do they do it? Because they just sit out in the outside lane and nothing can get up by, and then it just creates a fucking backlog of people behind. It's just so frustrating. That it is. It's just fucking unbelievable. There's just so much bad driving. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? I'm sure we've all gone over the speed limit, and you know what I mean? Oh, this is going to be some squeaky ass twat who's that, oh, I've never gone over 65 miles a mile on the motorway. I have never done that. Fuck off. But if just people just fucking drove a bit more with responsibility, they'd cause less backups. The gender pay gap starts as kids, with boys earning more than girls, according to research. They achieve £1.53 on the average for doing the same household chores, compared for some girls with £1.50. You're fucking arguing over 3p. I tell you what kids should be doing. They should be doing it for fucking nothing. The study by kids, oh fuck off, I can't be bothered, can't be honestly be bothered. Brits should spend more time Brits should spend more time making babies, the government has declared. Education Secretary Bridget Phillipson, below, there's a picture of her, another one with them stupid fucking haircuts, warned worrying repercussions as the number of births fell to the lowest level since records began in 1938. The Labour Minister admitted soaring costs of living were behind the trends, laying waste to the dreams of millions of becoming parents. She said it tells a story heartbreakingly about the dashing of dreams. No, I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is, Bridget. Some of it might be down to money. Granted, we've only had the one kid because when we laid when we were planning to have a family, it was down to the fact that what if one of us died? What if one of us was redundant? What if us ended up as in a fucking cabbage in a fucking hospital, pipes and stuff all over the place? What happens if, did I say redundancy? What happens if, it's always about what happens. And you need to try and keep the same quality of life that you've grown accustomed to. So you budget for each child, don't you? Well, we personally did, because we thought, what if such and such happened? Or is that too much for some people? Are they just there fucking and shagging like rabbits? Anyway, so a bit of it could be down to money, Bridget. But I'll tell you what it is now. What it is now is that the state of the country, and from the last, Gingy's 22, right? Gingy's 22. 18 years ago, we probably would have had a kid. But then anything after that, we would seriously think about the state of the fucking country, the state of the laws of this place, the state of the governments, people and everything else that's happening. The fact that this country is being overtaken by people coming over on boats doesn't help. The fact that we're being taxed to high heaven, although they say we're not being taxed, we fucking are, because we've got that much debt building up to this fucking government and other governments, and we've got a threat of war looming over us all the fucking time. This is worse in a way. This is worse than the fucking nuclear war when Frankie did 2 tribes. It's not worth bringing a kid into this fucking country because the laws are shit. The protection for good people is shit. So it's got, really, I'd say, Bridget, because you politicians all live in a fucking dream world where you think everything's honey and fucking milk and honey and everybody gets along and everything's in harmony. Yeah, it isn't. It's shit. This country is shit. This world is shit. You're always fucking scaremongering about global climate change or war or everything. You're always scared of virus. Yeah? So, I personally think, Bridget, you actually ought to come and have a word with the real people of this fucking thing, and that's it. Anyway, a naked man attacks... You see, there's another one. Why do you want to have a child where a naked man attacked cars on a busy roundabout? One driver wrote, he tried to attack my car as I picked my daughter up from the gym. He was fighting a tree at one point. Does that sound like a safe situation to have children in nowadays? Can you imagine sitting there with your child in the back seat, strapped in obviously, and some bloke with his cock comes out, tries to beat up your fucking, I don't know, your Ford Focus or your whatever you're driving, yeah? The world's gone fucking mad. And all they'll do, they'll arrest him and they'll say, yeah, he's got fucking mental health issues and we'll just kick him out again. Liam Gallagher says Glasgow was horrendous, adding that the crowds are all divs, and they were fucking idiots. Glastonbury is one of these fucking things where it's just another. Before, people used to go, and it was all about love and peace and stuff, and now it's not. It's just a fucking nightmare. It's just, I've never been to Glastonbury. I did actually want to go to Glastonbury, but never actually got around to going. And it's something that, you know, most people have it on their bucket list. It's not on my bucket list now. In fact, I'd rather fucking throw up. Hold on, I've got to go and get a fucking parcel. I'm back. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm on about there. Completely lost it. I've been gone fucking couple of minutes, so there you go. A criminal investigation is being launched into Bob Vylan and Kneecap's performance at Glastonbury. It comes after punk rap duo Bob Vylan and Below chanted death death to the IDF, Israel's defensive force. You know what, right? I've just been saying about Glastonbury, and that's what we're on about, and how fucking stupid it is. Glastonbury's organisers said they're appalled at the thing. It's not as though they didn't know it were happening or going to happen. The BBC regret not pulling the live, but there again, do you really believe the BBC? They're a bunch of lying fuckers, isn't there? And this is one reason why we don't watch TV. We don't watch TV. The only thing we watch is me on YouTube, entertaining the crowd, entertaining the masses. So I don't believe the BBC at all. And that Bob Dylan, he was like, I heard you want your country back, shut the fuck up. And it's like, you look across the crowd of Glastonbury and it is just full of white, mainly, not everybody, but white, middle class fucking retards, yeah? The sort that just want to be everybody's friend. They need to be in the clique. You can imagine the mothers outside the schools all talking and agreeing with the main mother, the matriarch, the one who's the leader, and all the other ones that have got no fucking backbone in them, or who want to be an individual. They all want to meet, oh, let's go round for coffees at number 27, the new coffee shop in fucking some godforsaken shithole. Well, it's not a shithole, is it? Hey. But the funny thing was when he was actually chanting that, I heard you want your country back, shut the fuck up, they were cheering. They were cheering for it. Do they not realise? This is the state of the... I've just been on about not having kids, and this is the reason why. Because people are fucking idiots. White middle class fucking waving Palestinian flags and other kinds of flags, apart from the fucking Union flag or the bloody St George's Cross. They'll wave any other flag. But they won't wave one that's their own, will they? It's just a fashion, it's just a thing. I've got to be part of it. I'll wave anything you give me, I'll wave. I just want to be liked, I want to be loved, I want to be in the clique, I want people to think I'm brave. You know you're not brave, you're just fucking idiots. They travel down in their electric cars, don't they? I bet they all went down in electric cars with the virtue signalling and the fucking £600 Bergen House tent, yeah? And then they've all drank fucking stupid lattes at God knows what price while taking pictures of themselves on the fucking latest iPhone, saying how much they really care about the fucking country. They're just fucking mad. Absolutely fucking mad, and I just don't get it. And the other thing is, they're probably there sitting there going, oh, fucking tax the farmers, get the inheritance tax off them, they're not funding the NHS, blah, 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 fucking the farmers. Yet they're sat on a farm where that Michael Elphick's doing his best to fucking avoid or evade fucking inheritance tax. Doing his best to do it. I bet he signed it all over to Emily, or whatever her fucking name is, and hoping he lives long enough so that he don't have to fucking pay anything out. Just unbelievable. So there you go. And the other thing is, it's like the fucking they'll all be there saying, welcome refugees, we welcome you refugees, yet you can't get into fucking Glastonbury because they've got a fucking ring of steel around it. So there you go. So I'm not I'll tell you what would be a good act to have at Glastonbury. Get fucking Tom McDonald on there. Get Tom McDonald, let him fucking put them all right. But it's just wrong. This fucking Bob Vylan, he's going. I mean, I'm agree. For all free speech. If he wants to say that, I'd say let him say it. Let him say fucking what he did. It doesn't bother me at all. But let's have it about right. Let's have it about fair and equality if we're going to say it. But what is going to happen now is he's been dumped by his record company, he's been dumped by his management, he's been dumped by his fucking agent or whatever, isn't it? Or so I've read on the internet. Obviously you can't believe everything you read on the internet. Is that for me? I think that's that bloody parcel turned up. It never turned up then. I'll be back. But the problem he is going to have now is that if he's been dropped by everybody, he's had his visa revoked for the United States tour, he ain't going to be earning any money. People are going to say, oh, he'll be all right, he'll survive. Don't know whether he will or not. And then he's going to have to explain to his daughter, because these lads from Ipswich, one of the roughest places going, he's going to have to explain to his daughter why people are having a go at him and all this. see, you can do free speech. You can say pretty much anything you like, but people will come back after you. So, you know, well done there, mate. I think it's fucking brilliant that you've done that. And it's like it's just these people in the crowd. They just do it for fashionable reasons. They don't understand anything. I'm not supporting Israel. I'm not supporting Palestine. I don't support Ukraine. I don't support Russia or any of them. Not fucking bothered. The only place I'm bothered about is my own country. So I couldn't really care less, really. Rod Stewart could not dance as much as he wanted at Glastonbury due to tight trousers. There you go then. Rocker Rod revealed the heat of the day meant his skinny kecks limited his movement. 80 years old Rod and still fucking doing it. There you go. A teenager riding pillion on a stolen bike died in a crash after being chased by the burglary victim. Hey, never mind, eh? Play silly games, you find out what happens. Phone addict Brits lose 2 days a month to doom scrolling, and some prefer it to sex. You'd rather look at your phone than fucking get hold of your wife and fucking do what you do. Are you fucking mad? Jesus fucking Christ. Gen Z are the worst culprits, racking up 143 minutes. Why does that not surprise me? That doesn't surprise me at all. Two brothers accused of assaulting cops at Manchester Airport appeared in court again. They've been in court again. Shame the names weren't Lucy, because then they'd have probably fucking fast track that through. But no, don't happen like that, does it? The names that I'm not going to announce. Of Rochdale deny 4 assault charges, including 3 on police officers. They will stand trial at Liverpool Crown Court. There you go. Donald Trump must rule out further strikes on Iran if he wants to resume nuclear talks. Why? Just fucking... He won't be held responsible, will he? You said the other day when he was going on about you got 2 countries that don't know what the fuck they're doing, and he's right, they don't know what they're fucking doing. They're fucking idiots. You see, this is another one, you see. Israel and Iran, there's another one. I couldn't give a fuck, really. They're all fucking mad. They're all mad, and it's all done by religion of some bloke in the sky. You just fucking couldn't make it up, really. Tehran's Deputy Foreign Minister... Somebody, warn the orange man baby. See, why are you calling him a man baby? Orange man baby? What kind of fucking... That America's position on further strikes was unclear after US officials say they wish to return to talks with Iran. All they've done is just fucking gone over there, shown them what they can do, and that they don't need fucking Keir Starmer's permission. In fact, who does need Keir Starmer? I mean, I don't think Keir Starmer gets permission off his missus now, does he? I think she just goes about what she wants to do. He's another fucking idiot, isn't he, Keir Starmer? He's completely fucking clueless of what's going on. He's spinning around now. He's doing U-turns all over the place. He's fucking... His backbenchers are ruling him. He's a complete fucking idiot as well. Amazon has launched the Ultimate Oasis Hub. Well done. Oasis slide away before they will Oasis slide away before they get their comeback tour completed. There is talk of it, isn't there? You don't know. You can't trust them. One of them will throw the fucking dummy out the fucking mouth and toys out the pram and shit the nappies and that, and it'll all be done. If you've got tickets for the last gig, I wish you fucking luck. Ministers have tightened a steel safeguard regime in order to fend off cheap imports. It aims to bolster the country's trade defences to avoid the risk of cheap imports undercutting. Well, I've been saying that for fucking years. You've been buying off. We have been buying off the Chinese and the Pakistani lot cheap prices and undercutting us. We're fucking mad. I've been saying it for fucking years. Do you know what? Politics is very simple. And it's just made complicated by fucking idiots. Playing music during an operation can reduce the amount of anaesthesia, experts claim. Yeah, I really want to be lying there having my fucking liver or whatever operated on while listening to some fucking classical. Just fucking knock me out. Just knock me out, give me a little bit more, and leave me until you've finished and sew me up, and just make sure you've taken everything out of me. Don't go leaving scalpels and fucking those spongy things in me. Yeah, I'm fat enough. So there you go. Pakistan nominated Donald Trump for a Nobel Peace Prize only to slam him harder than a bunker busting bomb less than 24 hours later. What the fuck's all that about? Fucking mad. Scientists have discovered 22 new viruses in bats. There we go. Researchers in a Chinese lab found the bugs in the kidneys of 142 of the creatures in the Wy'an, is it Yuan province? Not Wuhan, but Yuan. Why don't they just fucking leave things alone? Bats in caves and stuff aren't going to upset us, so why have you got to go fucking around with things? Fucking in Gainer, what is it? Gainer Summit. Used to know a girl called Gainer Beach at school. So yeah, it's all fucking mad. It's time to say goodbye to Downton Abbey. A new trailer for the upcoming third and final movie has been released. Downton Abbey, the grand finale. We'll see financial hardship cause a change in power with daughter Mary taking over the estate, but scandal over her divorce will rock the family, blah, blah, blah. I haven't watched the last Downton Abbey film because I don't really want to, I don't know. I love Downton, I love the series. I used to have fucking nights off work and watch it with Junie baby and stuff, but I don't know. I think sometimes they push it too far and that's it, should be finished. Former England star Paul Ince has been charged with drink driving. The 57-year-old was arrested after a Range Rover crashed into a central reservation near his home in Neston, Cheshire on Saturday. Police attended and nicked the former Man United midfielder, later charging him with driving while over the limit. Oh dear. Something not right there with him. 2/3 of sports fans are in favour of the likes of VAR. Are you? Are you really in favour of VAR? I fucking hate it. Fucking shit. Paddy McGuinness is upset no one has shown him any sympathy for breaking the toe on Soccer Aid. Soccer Aid, there's another one, isn't it? Millionaires and rich people telling everybody in the fucking streets to give money to a fucking UNICEF, which is like worth a fortune anyway. Bollocks to it. Fucking can't be doing with charity and all these virtue signallings. Oh, we really care. We really care. There's Paddy McGuinness paddling up and down the fucking country on his fucking chopper. Couldn't care. Not bothered. I'm done with charity. I'm done with it all. You got COOs who are on more money than the fucking Prime Minister. Well, perhaps not as much as the Prime Minister because that fucker's on so many freebies it's untrue. It's all a joke. Charity, if you want to give to charity, give to like the little hedgehog funds and people who look after hedgehogs and the smaller charities. Don't go to these big fucking places where they pay celebrities to fucking endorse them and stuff. Bollocks to it. Just a load of shit. Why don't they do fucking Soccer Aid for smaller charities and give it to... In fact, I don't even know why we've got charities in this country anyway. We're giving billions away to fucking all these other countries when we should be ploughing it. But I seen that there was an MP somewhere the other day and he was standing there having a photo taken with his charity where he fucking supposedly works. And it's like, oh, this is good work, this is what we need. No, it ain't. We don't need. We shouldn't be having any charities in this country. There shouldn't be a charity for the homeless or such and such. It should all be funded for by the government. Stop giving our fucking money to the other fucking countries in this world, right, and start looking after us here. Easy done. Easy. You see, you get these politicians and they're all squabbling over votes. If you do good for your country, you'll get a vote and you'll get back in. But if you play silly buggers, people don't want to know you. They're all fucking fed up with you. Wankers. Busy Brits don't have time to look after their health. Well, fair enough. What else is there? I think that's about it really, folks. I don't think there's a lot left to talk about. There ain't this fuck all. I'll just finish on the Leicester City manager thing. What complete fucking balls up Larry. I'd just like to say that we had 10 brilliant years down at Leicester, and we're trying to get a new manager now. And when Leicester won the league, right, with Claudio, when he was appointed manager, I phoned me dad. I said, fuck's sake, Dad, look who they've got. And it's like, oh, fucking hell, what are we going to do with him? We're going to go fucking relegated and everything. And hey, presto, we won the fucking league. But that was all just luck. That was all just luck. And any manager that goes to a team like Leicester, it's all luck if it just happens to knit. There's nothing you can do about it. So that's it. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode of Here Is the News. I'm going to be doing less political stuff, but I might do more of these newspaper reviews so I can get that in and make you people laugh. Right then, folks, I'm off to do some plastering. Laters.